Alright, Eru. So tell me about Cash Plus. Me can never understand the history of Cash Plus. I mean, folks from them time they tell me and me just can't wrap my brain around it. Tell me about it.
Well, Cash Plus was a institution, a financial institution that came to save poor people. That you could give Cash Plus $100,000 and you get 10% interest on your money. Now, at that time, the banks were giving you 2% on your money. 2%. So you are getting 8% more from Cash Plus. Now, what happened is that most people started to take their money out of the big banks to carry it into Cash Plus. And it is the first in the history of Jamaica that you had what they call an exit interview. That before you could get your money, the banks would interview you to find out what are you going to do with this money. 99.9% of the people that were taking out their money told them that we were going to put the money in Cash Plus. It is at this stage that the Bankers Association had a meeting to decide what are we going to do. We, quote unquote, meaning the Bankers Association in Jamaica. What are we going to do with Cash Plus? Because this man is mashing up our business. And immediately after that, they started to dishonor checks that were drawn. Even though the money was there. The man had the money to back the check. Because this is what, a check is a promissory note that I have this money and you can redeem this money by giving this check. The bank started to dishonor all Cash Plus checks. And eventually, people started to have problems because you have the check, you can't get the money, and you have the business to do. So eventually, Cash Plus had to close. And when it closed, you realize that a golden opportunity to make poor people rich was thrown away because of the oligarchy.
Hold on. Tell me something now. So is the dishonored checks mash up in business?
Yes.
Or did he do something illegally?
No, he did nothing illegal. Everything he did, what they were claiming, and they tried to create a propaganda that he had a Ponzi scheme, that he used one person's money to pay another person. So when you come in with your money, your new money, because your money had to stay for I think a month before you get your 10%. So they were saying that he used the new money that people bring in to pay the old money. But what they forgot, that the owner of Cash Plus, Mr. Carlos Hill, had invested in a phone company, Megaphone, in which he was selling cellular phones at a much cheaper rate. And a lot of people became subscribers to Cash Plus because when you had a Cash Plus phone, you could make free international calls. And they were also afraid of that aspect of it. Free international calls. The next thing, Mr. Hill had purchased 2 hotels. And these hotels he would use to make more money out of it because the hotels were in high demand. So we understand that he had invested a lot of the money in also real estate. So he was a very astute businessman because up to today they cannot jail him because he did nothing wrong.
So hold on there. So in his own way, Carlos was a revolutionary poor people businessman.
Yes. He was a revolutionary poor people businessman. Astute businessman. Because I was a member of Cash Plus and I made money. I was